you may be thinking about moving to San Francisco. If you are, I've got a great reason why. This is Golden Gate Park, and inside of it, just a little tiny piece of it. And if you're thinking about moving to San Francisco, you've hit the right channel. On my channel, we're going to talk about real estate. We're going to talk about the different neighborhoods and what's special about each neighborhood. We're also going to talk about the amenities and wonderful places in San Francisco. If this is your first time to my channel and you want to know all about life and living in San Francisco, hit the subscribe button and you'll be first to know all about living in this great city. My name is David Manch. I'm a realtor in Northern California, and I help people buy and sell homes in San Francisco. If you're thinking about moving to San Francisco because you love the city, you want to relocate to the city, or within the city, hit me up, and I'd really love to talk to you. All my contact information is in the description, and I'd really love to hear from you, help you move to San Francisco, be a successful one. Welcome to Golden Gate Park. Golden Gate Park is the crown jewel of the park system here in San Francisco. And San Francisco has a really great park system, by the way. They take really good care of their parks. Golden Gate Park is the largest park here in San Francisco. It's 1,017 acres. It's quite large. They started building it, or at least conceptualizing it, in 1870. This used to be sand dunes, believe it or not. This was all sand dunes. This area was called outside lands. It was not incorporated in San Francisco at the time. It was just wastelands. Like I said, just a bunch of sand dunes. And they decided to make a park out of it. They had to build, so if you see it, it's all the trees, everything. We have grasses here, of course those weren't here. But all these trees, there's so many trees here. And they had to build the trees and the plants to kind of subdue the sand dunes and get the land settled. After 1906, the park was here. And after 1906, in the earthquake, a lot of people were settled out here for a long time. There was tent cities because I think there was like almost 200,000 people that were resettled out here because their homes had been destroyed further in San Francisco, which is behind me. This is part of the Avenue. Sunset is to the south and the Richmond district is to the north. And the Nopa, which we also did a video on, is just at the east side. So it's a huge park and it's a very popular park. Over 24 million visitors come here each year, and which is quite a bit. I think about a quarter of those are from San Francisco, or at least the Bay Area. The main attractions in Golden Gate Park are the DeYoung Museum, the California Academy of Sciences, the Japanese Tea Garden, the Conservatory of Flowers, the Botanical Gardens, and we also have here every summer, it's called Outside Lands Music Festival. It's huge. Big names, and it draws a lot of people. So it's a beautiful park, and it's very historical, and it's used. It's kind of our central park. You know, San Franciscans wanted something like a central park here, and this is what they developed. It goes all the way to the ocean. So it starts about 2nd Avenue and goes all the way to the beach. And we'll take a look at that. Let's go in and take a little bit of a look of Golden Gate Park so you can see this is a place to visit, a place to live in and enjoy. This very large building behind me is the California Academy of Natural Sciences. It's not the original. There have been numerous other buildings in San Francisco over the last century. This is the most recent one that was opened in 2005. It's an amazing museum of natural science. It has 2 huge domes. One of them is rainforest. It's within plexiglass, and you move your way up and you go up different parts of a rainforest, the different aspects that go up. Great planetarium. There's also a large aquarium down in the basement. So it has so many aspects, natural sciences, and they do different events here all the time, and they change their exhibits. It's really great. I was just actually here last week. I've been here numerous times. It's a great day out. So if you have a family and you want to just take the family over, you're really interested in this sort of thing, it's a wonderful addition to Golden Gate Park. It wasn't, like I said, the Academy wasn't always here, but after the Loma Prieta earthquake in 1989, the other building was damaged, and so they created this one to replace that. It's such a great addition. We're also going to look at the DeYoung Museum, which also the other DeYoung building was also damaged in the Loma Prieta quake, and so they have a new one. So anyways, this is the California Academy of Natural Science. Let's go take a look at the DeYoung right across the street. This is the DeYoung Museum. It's a museum of fine arts. Unlike, like if you have the MoMA, which is a Museum of Modern Art, and that's in San Francisco, this is different. This has the fine arts. This building was also opened in 2005 because one of the other buildings was damaged by the earthquake in 1989. There were also different iterations of the DeYoung Museum throughout the years over the century, and so this is just the most recent one. If you look, Right back here, that's the California Academy of Sciences. So this is a very, very popular destination as well, especially for people who are interested in fine arts. It's in a nice little area that they put in Golden Gate Park and put the two museums right next to each other. So it's a great day out, although I wouldn't recommend doing two museums in one day because there's a lot to see in each one. So let's go take a look at some more of Golden Gate. Back behind me, this is called Mother's Meadow Playground. And you're gonna find really, really great little niche areas within the park like this. There's a lot of little spots hidden throughout the park that are just really little serene places or dedicated to certain little things. Like I said, that's a little playground that's back there, but it gets really beautiful. Up above over this hill, there's a lake that's over there, and there's just a lot out here. So if you just want to hike through it and find a little spot to picnic or just hang out for the day, catch some sun, there's areas filled in the park. Right behind me over there is Highway 1, and that cuts through the park. And then there's the western side of the park that's on the other side. Also, you can see weather. San Francisco, it gets a little cold over on this side, and so you have to dress accordingly. Got some other little gems to see, and let's go check them out. Behind me is the Conservatory of Flowers. It's a Victorian greenhouse that houses exotic and rare plant species and flowers. It was built in 1879, and it's the oldest building in Golden Gate Park. And it's also on the United States historic sites and California as well. So it's been here for a while. It's very popular. People love to come here, and the grounds here are amazing. Look, it's beautiful. This is Golden Gate Park. It's very, very, very well taken care of. There's we also have the botanical gardens that's in a different spot, but this is the Conservatory of Flowers. It's a beautiful building, and it's one of the bigger attractions in Golden Gate Park. So let's go take a look at a few other ones. There's some really great attractions in here. Behind me is the Japanese Tea Gardens. It is the largest Japanese garden in the United States. It's 3 acres, and it is all the plants are arranged and pruned in Japanese style. It's a very, very popular destination here in Golden Gate Park. It's close to the De Young, and it's close to the California Academy of Sciences. A lot of things it's really funny. A lot of things are close together out here. Yeah, it's over 1,000 acres in Golden Gate Park, but it's really kind of walkable. I've walked through it. Yeah, it takes a long time. Better to bike through it. You're gonna find a lot of people like this guy right here, just biking, and you can rent bikes or just bring your own bike and get through the park really easily. One thing today, a little overcast today, and that's what you're gonna find out here. You're gonna find the park can be either really sunny or it can be a little overcast. Today it looks like this is gonna burn off, and it's just a marine layer that's gonna burn off, but it can go either way out here. Some days it can be really, really cold, and that's even in summertime, because of course we have cold summers here. Or you got beautiful days. So this last week we were out here, and it was beautiful. So San Francisco, by the way, you always bring a coat or a sweater or something like that, because it can change fast too. So let's go take a look at some more. There's so much to see here. It's kind of hard to conceive so much of San Francisco being sand dunes. So I just kind of want to show you something. If you look across here on this median here, there's sand. Actually, one here down here, but it's all sand up here, and we're 2 blocks from the ocean here. And this is with street maintenance and everything else. And this liner goes up another couple blocks that way. So over a course of years and years, all the sand from the ocean got blown in, and that's why what's behind me here is Golden Gate Park. This is the south edge of it. In all this area out here, this was outside lands, and this was sand dunes. And it was unusable for so long until the city of San Francisco actually decided to develop it. Right behind me here, this is Sunset District. This is our Sunset. So anyways, yeah, it seems hard to believe that so much sand would go in so far towards the city, but this is why it just got all over. And so you may come to San Francisco and expect to go to a Giants game, go hang out at the park, do all kinds of other things, but there's probably one thing you wouldn't expect to see in San Francisco, and that is these. You probably can't see it from this view, but those are bison. They were introduced to the Golden Gate Park in 1891. Back in the late 1800s, bison were going extinct. They thought it would be best to maybe bring one here and to help preserve it. Then it was a bull. They brought a female, and after that, the bison population here at Golden Gate Park started to explode a little bit. And bison no longer are endangered. They are the United States mammal, but this is where they are now. And not all of them, of course, but this is San Francisco Golden Gate Park. This is the Bison Paddock, and this is where they're kept. Before they had more land to roam about on, but this is where they're kept now. So yeah, there's a lot of great surprises in the park, and this is one of them. This is the Polo fields in Golden Gate Park. It's kind of a misnomer, kind of. They can play polo here, and I think they might once in a while, but it's mostly multi-use out here, and it's more soccer fields. As you can see, all the kids and everything play soccer out here. There's bleachers over there. There's a little track that goes around here. It's more multi-use, but it's this huge area. We're on the west side of the park. Look at all the trees that just surround this park. And this is just one small piece inside this huge park. But it's great. It's a nice little area for play soccer. I guess if they want to play polo, they could do that too. This is the Dutch Windmill. This is one of two windmills here at Golden Gate Park. This one's on the north side. There's another one on the south side. And they were created in the early 1900s to pump groundwater because they needed to water Golden Gate Park. Once again, Golden Gate Park was built on sand dunes, and they had to bring dirt and create life here, and they needed groundwater to do it. It's really funny. The ocean is just on the other side of the Great Highway, which is right behind this windmill. And so some people would think, oh, it's for the ocean. No, this was to pump groundwater so that the park could be created and sustained. They went into disrepair, I think in the 1950s or something like that. And San Francisco started using electrical pumps to pump groundwater. These were restored, I think in the 70s or 80s. So they're here, and they're just a little piece of history. This is a tulip garden that surrounds it, and just nice little pieces that are here. I mean, when you're out at the beach, you wonder, oh, what's the windmills for? They were actually served a purpose. So right by the ocean, it's a great little spot. It's quite a little spot too. History. San Francisco is not a big city. It's 49 square miles, 7 by 7. But it's really, really nice that 150 years ago, the leaders in San Francisco decided to dedicate so much land for the residents to enjoy. It's a great park. If you want to just come relax, you can do that. Go to a museum, of course. Go to a music festival, it's all right there. This park has everything. I've been in Central Park, and Golden Gate Park rivals, it actually even beats it. So if you're thinking about moving to San Francisco and you want another reason why, you can't beat this. This is a great reason to move to San Francisco. Thanks for watching. See you next time.